afternoon, good evening, everyone. Good to be back again with Jasper Network. I will say congratulations for everyone to Super Eagles. This is a big relief to many people. At least people have been really people have been the crisis has been so hard. This is a big relief for people now, right? So I would say the big picture is just for Super Eagles. No. This is the population of Super Eagles, the population of Nigerians. That's what I'm going to say. And this to let you guys know that Nigeria can be greater without bubbling everything. So see what's happening right now, man. Or Fulanis out there, or if Christians, or Muslims out there. Who cares? Oneness. That is what's possible. We show that we can be united. That is the truth. We can be united. Everybody is calling person. You are EPP, you are this, you are that. Congratulations, that is. We don't point to the faces of most Nigerians. These are the faces of most Nigerians. So this is really good for me, man. This is good. We appreciate it. We pray that the Nigeria this is not even the final. This is the final. You can see the joy, the happiness. You can see the love. You can see the love. This is what we are preaching. One Nigeria. We can make it happen. This is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to say court issue, these rights. No. Let's enjoy the moment. Let's enjoy what we are what the West did yesterday. They did well. Respect for them. The keeper, the defense, the midfield, the attack. Is he on the bench? Is it the coaches? Is it the staff? Everything. It shows oneness. It shows that we can make better. So that we can express well. You can see the team, the way they are doing. Even like in the ball, going. You can see they are singing together, but they are singing. Most are singing Christian songs. Nigeria deserves to be Nigeria. This is better than this anyway. I have said today is just going to pray Nigeria. We can make Nigeria better. It's you and our politicians to use politics to divide us. It's not fair. It's not right. Politicians will take advantage of the religion, tribal bigots, to use it to divide people. You see, I'm doing that, and Hausa, and Fulani, and this and this. At the end of the day, they are after their own people. They are after their private personal agenda. Using divide and rule game. That's what it's happening right now. Can see the unity. Can see the law of the world. This is what we're saying. This is what we are preaching. This is what we want. Let's spread the word. Let's people are hungry for this for these 2 days. Let's enjoy this stuff. I know after Sunday match, maybe on Monday, Tuesday, so we want to go back to that. So, oh, I know it. Maybe this is for now. Let's continue. A lot of crying, a lot of complaint, a lot of, I'm this, I'm that. A lot of that. Let's celebrate. Let's make it happen. And we are praying that the Super Eagles will bring the cup home. That's what we're praying. We're praying. So let this have this final now. This is just our faith, okay? People are happy as waiting. We give the cup home. What do you expect? What do you guys expect? We give the cup home. What do you guys expect? That means it's going to be going to be, I think just for the proof that I'm stuck in Nigeria, man. We have good hands. Let's put them together and make them work. Make them work. This is what we want them to do. Bring this spirit of love and bring it in into our national issue. How we make Nigeria work. What do we really need to do? Do you want federalism? Do you want what do you really want? Let's put the table. Let's put the page. Let's talk. There is one novel. I think the Godfather. He says no reason. Animals fight. They're not animals, man. Animals fight, but we know the reason. I should try not I should we are up to be one to. This is what we're saying. This is what we're saying. Can make it happen. So this night I'm going to show this one. That is what I'm going to do. This is the moment of love, the moment of happiness, the moment to say irrespective of the emotion or Christian or Igbo or Yoruba. This is what I'm pushing. I would look at what to do like this. Irrespective of who you are, where you are from, you can live anywhere, you can be who you want to be, you can protect your relationship, you can, have your country where you can. This is what you're saying, service the nation. Service the nation. I love us, I love the respect. Yeah, this is the Nigerian we are praying for. This is what we are praying for. This is what we want it to be. This is what we want it to be. We don't just say we are obedient. We won't. We won't. Personally, I don't talk of. My own is people out to make people happy. This is love. This is love, man. This is love. Let's show the love. I pray that God will couple. It's our prayer. Okay? Let's have smile. People have been sitting down. Is it Naira? Dollar? I don't know how much is it right now. I don't know how much is it right now. Naira. The difference is much. The difference is much. You can make things happen. You should make this happen. I'm happy personally for a very, very long time. God put this like this. Very, very long time. We have not seen for a very long time. That is the truth. The truth. Now, people that have forgotten their hungry. People that do kidnapping and this stuff. This time around, they will not be people are happy. They are happy. So it shows that when people are going on the world, the joy of people will come out. Imagine people are suffering. People are I'm not happy. But see the turnout. See the turnout. So just make the final score. This is Nigeria, man. Congratulations to Nigeria. Congratulations to everyone. I will say that, I will say it again, I will say it again. Congratulations, man. It's worth celebrating, okay? It's worth celebrating. Let's say it's worth celebrating. I'm happy. That is it. Which that's what I'm thinking. We want this match to be like continually to be like this, even more than this. For everybody. Continually, not just for this. Continually. Painful and that's what so I think we achieve it. Anyway, I think today I'll just talk of football. I will listen to analysis. I saw this interview with Rice TV and joyful celebration. Let's watch it. What can you like? Can you share? And I want you to say congratulations to all the Eagles, White Eagles. At least all of them. They did well. Nobody really gave them the chance really to get the name and they were playing. Come on, these guys, they're not going to do well, but I would say they did well. They did well. Okay, so let's just listen to some. Let's listen to some analysis. Okay, because I'm going to say let's be happy. Let's listen to some analysis. Yeah, man, this is what we're going to do today, guys. Let's enjoy it. Okay, enough of complaining. Enough of this one do like this. This one do like this. No, enough. Let's have the fun of the day, man. Okay. Let's have the fun of the day. Okay.
Eventually, the Nigerian hero in the 90th minute, Mukwala strikes firm. He strikes through. He shoots out. Williams cannot make the save. Still a scenes from the Super Eagles. Iheanacho celebrates the soaring Super Eagles side that celebrates, and they march on to the final. They're one game away.
So guys, I will be back again. I just want us to okay, let's watch it. Let's don't need to let's watch them. Let's see the analysis.
Nigeria's Vice President Kashim Shettima, former Super Eagles forward Kanu Nwankwo, and a host of others joined the Super Eagles to celebrate their victory in Côte d'Ivoire. here in Nigeria, there was mass jubilation over the Eagles' victory. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in a post on social media, hailed the Eagles for making Nigerians proud in Osun State. Governor Ademola Adeleke was seen in a now viral video celebrating with members of his team.
The dirty steps.
Well, Super Eagles goalkeeper Stanley Mwabali,
The dirty steps.
was awarded man of the match, was celebrated by residents of his community in River State as he trooped out to the streets to chant his praise.
See the love they're showing even to the goalkeeper. I love this love. They're showing, they show love, man. This is love. You see people put out to go and salute the father of the goalkeeper. Man.
Too much excitement. Well, Nigerians also took
This is
to
exciting,
social media
man.
to share their excitement after
This is exciting,
Bafana
man.
Bafana's defeat, stemming from the just concluded Grammy Awards,
Beautiful.
where South Africa's Tyler defeated Afrobeat stars Davido, Ashake, Burna Boy, and Arya Starr to take home the Grammy for African Performer of the Year. An image of Stanley Mwabali with the caption, Afrobeats defeats Amapiano, quickly went viral. Another image showed an eagle on a piano with a caption, now with the control Amapiano button, the famous song by Ashake Ekon from the South African tune. We also saw images of eagles at various stadiums showing their strength, well as Nigerians' excitement grew. An old video of comedian and television host Trevor Noah, where he joked about the Bafana resurfaced online.
One game and people get depressed, you know? So they're like an A student that gets a B and people are worried. You know? Whereas when Bafana loses, no one really cares. Oh, Bafana, we've become so complacent with that team. Like anything is enough for us. If you don't understand, anything. Yeah, Bafana's like our special child, like, you know? Where's there, like, hey, welcome home, Bafana, welcome. What happened? What happened? Oh, you got a G. Well done, boy. Well done, boy. Boy, got a D, eh? Hey, at least you finished the test this time. Well done, Bananas. That's what they do. They lose or they draw. They don't win. They don't.
Rufai, the trolling was epic. Really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm so excited. Goodness me.
Yeah, tearing up.
I have tears in my eyes, and you know, it's quite very emotional.
Yeah.
And for me, it means a lot. And I think, how am I going to sum it up? I remember the words of former Liverpool manager, one of the best coaches in the world that ever graced the football game, Paul Bill Shankly. He was famous to have said something. He said, people saying football is a matter of life and death. He said they're wrong. It's more serious than life and death. And that's what it shows. For one moment, we can forget all the pains. We can forget that rice is now 65,000, 70,000 naira. We can forget all the killings and all the insecurity and just really get excited. That's what football does to all of us. And that's why we should do a lot as regards to football and sport as a sense of unity. Look at for every part of the country. They didn't care where the footballers were from. This is my racism did not play any card there. But football was all the uniting factor. And I'm happy with Pepe the Amapiano people. We pressed the piano of the Amapiano. They called us a generator republic. We generated goals and we destroyed them. Mm-hmm. I'm so happy. But I disagree with Trevor Noah's joke.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. Football is a uniting factor in South Africa.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what happened. Just after the return to democracy in 1994, Nelson Mandela, South Africa had the first unifying factor by winning the Rugby World Cup when Mandela was in the stadium and all of that. But that was not united enough because the first major tournament they did win was the African Nations Cup in 1996 when you had the likes of Phil Masinga, Dr. Kumalo, Matt Fish, and the other players there. And guess what? That was a very great unifying stadium feat in the stadium for South Africa. And then when they beat Tunisia 2-0 in that final. Because that was the first time you had a West African team that was not only totally white, they were white, they were blacks, everybody came together and united their country. So sport is a big unifying factor.
Right.
And I'm happy, but like I said before, please, let's also be there for these footballers when they are down. Today they are putting tears and smiles of joy on our face. I don't want it to be a time in the future when we'll not be able to look after their welfare. And we'll say one of them is sick in the future and we can't cater to them. Because we have the case of footballers coming to source for funds and everything. I would thank generous Nigerians. Remember the likes of when Christian Chukwu, had to fix it. We remember what Otedola did. But we also need to now take care of these people in return. And for me, I would like to dedicate that victory to Samuel Oparaji. That was the man that laid his life down on the stadium playing for Nigeria against Angola in World Cup qualifier many years ago. I think that's for Sam, because we do respect and remember Sam's memory enough. I ask us, what have we done for the memory of Samuel Oparaji?
Well, I mean, I just feel like enough of the trolling has been so. I mean, I think you even sent me a couple of videos as well. But it's a great thing that happened, and it's Nigerians are in their rightful place to celebrate, like we talked about yesterday or the day before. Well, over in South Africa, as the country continues to celebrate Tyler's outstanding Grammy achievement, President Cyril Ramaphosa has shared his congratulatory message. Ramaphosa, who attended the presidential youth engagement on Tuesday, prior to his State of the Nation address today, was in a viral video doing the water dance challenge.
Today, this might be just a fun, okay? Let's enjoy the day, let's enjoy the fun. Okay, I'm not going to talk about enough of that, okay? Let's enjoy it, okay? I said today is football. We're going to be talking football, right? So we'll go back to them. And let's go back to them. Let's listen to them. Let's listen to that talk.
That is football, no the Grammy. No time I want the prize at the Grammy, at the Grammy Awards. We take what happened. Grammy.
Can we talk about that again?
Bafana means the boys. They met the men. Yesterday, the boys were separated from the men.
Absolutely.
And the Super Eagles, just show that they are the men. And congratulations, especially to Stanley Nwabali. The people trooped out. They went to his father's house to congratulate his father for giving Nigeria Stanley Bobo Nwabali. Those are his full names, and who proved, to be quite a showstopper. A showstopper, everything, and he did very well. Made history. So all of us are jubilating. And again, the vice president was there to cheer them on. Vice President Senator Shetima, and he was accompanied by the governor of Bayelsa State, governor of Ogun State.
So your governor,
was there. Wale Tinubu of O&O, Amaju Pinnick. I mean, look at the level of that support.
Yes.
Was also there. So it was big celebration. And the vice president promised the Super Eagles that they will be rewarded for what they have done. That reward, please, they should collect it quickly. Because we had a case of some athletes in history, even footballers too, who were promised similar rewards in the same country.
Yeah.
Some of them, represented Nigeria well when they were in their 20s. They didn't get the reward until they were in their 50s. In fact, some got the reward posthumously. No, this reward should be on act and should be prompt and should be fact. Because we all are very happy with the Super Eagles who have created very good distraction. Most people who are hungry, they are not on the streets because they are busy watching football. After we have brought home the trophy, the reality will set in again. But what they have been promised, the reward that the VP says they will get, as soon as they are bringing that cup like this, the reward should follow.
Yes.
Almost immediately. We don't want to hear that Minister of Finance is processing papers. Because Nigeria's Ministry of Finance is always processing papers until they will forget what they are even processing. Yes, very important.
Where were you yesterday? Because I know you were sending me some messages and share some of those messages with me.
I was watching live. I don't know who because I was like, oh my goodness, this is actually not true, but I saw it to the very end, and I'm proud. And the Super Eagles did us proud, and I just camped on Twitter because it was banter galore. I sent you videos of the Kaduna fireworks, and also Nigerians just trolling and even dragging Ghana into it as well. What did Ghana do to us? We're talking about the fact that we're going to drag both heads, but I must say congratulations to the team. It was phenomenal to be a part of this, and we needed this win. As many people had said, we were able to remember the beauty of being Nigerian, the beauty of being united as a people, and not remembering where anyone is from, just the fact that we share a common goal, which is winning, and football. And so we're looking forward to Sunday. I am optimistic that we're going to, with due respect to the host, Cote d'Ivoire, we're going to trash them quite well. And on Sunday we're going to win that cup.
Absolutely, it's not over. I agree. Let's organize that. I love it.
I don't even know why we cannot do the morning show.
I mean,
Cote d'Ivoire.
The Alliance 11.
Yes.
I mean, they have a football team.
I can't go keeping it.
Well, all right, it's not over. Nigeria must triumph on Sunday. Well, let's take another story. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Tuesday inducted new fighter helicopters into the Order of Battle of the Nigerian Air Force in Makurdi, the Benue State capital. Tinubu, who was represented
Today is just
by Vice President Kashim Shettima, said that
the
deployment of the new platforms will help to address security challenges in the country.
Very funny.
Well, during the ceremony, officers of the Nigerian Air Force unveiled a portrait of the president as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, standing in front of a helicopter, eliciting several reactions. Let's take a look.
This one, it is car. It is. I don't know how much it's this one. Rest of no, I don't know what is this. This is a joke.
All right, but I know you guys are all, you know.
Anyway,
I mean, yeah, that was the question. Like, what happened? I mean, it just appears like, why did they have to do that sort of AI generated looking picture of our president? I mean, what happened there? But let me take a reaction. This is from Chief Ajidi, who wrote, this gifted portrait is an ironic reflection of what the army thinks Tinubu is. It's pathetic. I'm sorry. Relax. Go ahead.
What's the meaning of all this now? You see, we are celebrating victory. Just
I'm sorry.
we try to look for one thing to act like we don't have sense in general. At a Lokolo. What is all of this now? You're feeling the helicopter. Let it be that now. What's this level of intended sycophancy that is not getting to this level? You couldn't even get an official picture, then the next thing you superimpose him as a fighter pilot. What is the meaning of all of this? Really, now. Must always do this to ourselves. And somebody who vetted this to pass. Somebody who vetted this and this. What is it now?
Today for Super Eagles, okay? Today for Super Eagles. Let's go on. Let's celebrate them. Okay. Need to celebrate them, man. Let's celebrate them. Congratulations to Super Eagles. They brought smile to the faces of people, to the faces of Nigerians. Irrespective, people are suffering, man, but they brought smile to the faces of millions of Nigerians. Okay, so today is just to celebrate. So let's be happy, guys. As the first video I played before, I'll play it again. You can see the oneness, the love. This one proof is analysis also. Look at Sondolize from Super Eagles captain and coach also. And why he goes extra with Rest TV. Nigerians have forgotten at least temporarily that the stress they are going through right now. That is, let's share love. Okay? Let's share love. That's what I'm saying. Let's share love. Let's share love, guys. So let's listen to them. Let's listen to.
The game in Buake finished 1-1 following a remarkable 90 minutes. President Bola Tinubu has expressed pride and support. On his official Twitter account, President Tinubu said a resounding well done, boys, and encouraged the team to soar even higher in the finals. And Vice President Kashim Shettima was in Cote d'Ivoire for the big game. Here he is with the rest of the team after that hard-fought victory. Yes, the Super Eagles are in the final of the African Cup of Nations. Respondent Uviteme George, who was at the Sports Viewing Center in Yenagoa, captured moments of the match which generated so much tension in the country.
There was tension in the air at this Sports Viewing Center in Yenagoa, and then Victor Osimhen wins a penalty in the second half. Captain Fantastic Trust Ekong scores to give Nigeria the lead. However, Teboho Mokwena's 90th minute equalizer brings gloom to the faces of some who could barely watch him take the spot kick. A missed penalty for the Super Eagles and 2 for the Bafana leaves Kelechi Senior Mandels in a job to win it for Nigeria.
They forget this.
For what I've seen tonight, we have a determined bunch who wants to bring the cup, and I believe they can do it. Congratulations, Nigeria. Let's pray for the cup to come home. Even at these hard times, you understand? Nobody is happy. It's only football that can bring happiness to the faces of Nigerians. We're happy right now, but I hope that this can translate into bringing the cup to Nigeria.
This was the coach, people ambassadors. Nobody gave him a chance. He was called all sorts of names before this competition started. But I think the man worth his onions. He knew what he was doing. He took his time, nurtured the team, and look at where we are. Giving us a sweet victory against a South African team. It could be 3-1, it could be 3-0 in the final match. We are going to come out smoking. We've never had a team as organized, as the Super Eagles we have right now.
The South Africans are relying on penalties. But penalties is only the one the keeper says he can catch. And if our players are able to place their penalties very well, he can't even see anyone to catch. And that's exactly what happened. Penalties is anybody's game. Not when the last game via penalties and you think it's going to happen again. But overall, I think we're good to go.
Nigeria, man.
You can see how happy the fans here at this viewing center. For them, Wembali is a hero of the night. The Super Eagles have made it to the finals of the AFCON, and now occasions for them to bring the trophy home in the country where there are harsh economic realities. This will be something to cheer and celebrate. From Yenagoa, the Bayelsa State capital of Theatre, Arise News.
Nwabali Stanley Bobo, man of the match.
Man of the match.
And it's Nigeria's first AFCON final since 2013. Let's take a look at the celebrations following the victory.
Nigerians are happy. What is good? They are happy. This is a pity. This might happen. This is let's get the interview of the with yes, for the say and let's do the interview right now, okay?
Former Super Eagles player and CAF Champions League winner with Enyimba Football Club of Aba. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. And Sunday, yes, thank you very much for joining us. You are joining from, I guess, Belgium, right?
Yeah, I'm from here.
Yes, okay. Well, quickly, does this remove that moment of glory in 1994? And what's your impression so far? Do you think, we'll repeat the feat and win that trophy 4th time, as we're hoping we'll be able to do? You, Victor Ezeji, you say we're good to go. Well, I agree with you, but what should we watch out for? Because it looks like Ivory Coast, the second host country to the first host country to get to the final after Egypt in 2006. They are not going to on Sunday to also Joko. They also want to win. But let's start with Sunday Lisa.
Thanks for having me. It brings back lots of memories, but I must confess that congratulations to Nigeria, because now the hardship in Nigeria, and now we needed something to distract us, and this is great distraction for us. When you're buying battle price over 60,000, so you know what it is like to be able to get victories like this. It reminds me especially of 94, because even the semi-finals in 1994, they won it by penalties also against Cote d'Ivoire to get to the finals. So it has a lot of meanings, and the team itself, I must say, in the first half, I was worried because the South Africans found loopholes everywhere in us, and if we had been 0-1 down at first half, it would have been something that would have been a bit acceptable. But I must commend the attitude of the players, especially when it comes to individual talents and efforts that came up in the second half, and the Nigeria swag, like presence, and I really liked it. I know people have been criticizing that I'm complimenting too much Osimhen, but if you're a coach and you see your striker giving him so much, even if he's not scoring goals, but he's creating scoring chances, he's building the position defense, and he created the penalties now. This boy has been great for us. And what can I say? The start of the day, from the beginning, the first day I saw him play, especially, and he was smiling, even when he made an error. I said, okay, this man is smart. In fact, I'm very, very happy because it's a big relief for me, because that was one of my FIFA colleagues during the World Cup on Nigeria's absence. So I'm really happy now. I can look at everybody's face and say, yes, we are back.
Well, Victor Ezeji, over to you.
All right. Good morning, Doc. Good morning, Rufai. Good morning, Ayo. Yeah, I said we're good to go, and there is no two ways about it. Even you, Doc, I'm very sure you know we're good to go, because yesterday you also predicted you want us to meet Cote d'Ivoire in the finals, and that's exactly what has happened. If you watch the game the way we have played, we have progressed from one game to the other. From the next game, we move to the next one. From the one to the next one. It tells you that the players, they know exactly what they are doing. And we can all see it. It is very clear. The only thing that will make us not to win that cup is losing to Nigeria. But as it stands now, I'm not trying to be overconfident, but you can see that the players understand they are the highest ranked so far and are still in the competition. And you can see every other team has been out, so they believe this is their chance to take it. This opportunity might never come in a lifetime again, so they have to seize this opportunity, and that's what we're saying. We have attackers that are faster than the Ivorian defense. So that's another edge that we have over them. Again, yes, we don't have the 12th man, which will be very supportive to push them through the finish line. But even at that, I'm sure that we will definitely come home with that trophy. The team says, let's do it again. And we're almost there. We're back crossing the finish line. So I don't see Cote d'Ivoire stopping us from crossing the finish line.
I love your confidence, Victor. That's the confidence of all of us here as well. We're confident and optimistic that cup is coming home. But let me ask you, yesterday, mixed feeling, the first half, it was said that the Super Eagles perhaps didn't bring their best foot forwards, that didn't quite seem right, especially in the midfield area. However, and this question is for both of you, what are some of the lessons that we can take forward to present a stronger team from start to finish on Sunday? And besides that, what are some of the changes, if any, that the coach should make with regards to player selections, first team, who should be playing on Sunday, what should the pitch look like on Sunday? This question I'll start, and then of course Victor afterwards.
Well, as regards the coach, I think we should all keep away. We should not give our best. The man has done it, and now let him do his job. I'm a coach also, so I think we should let the man do his work. As regards the fact that we're dominated in the midfield, the formation Nigeria is playing, you should. We play a very packed defense. We're practically playing 5 defenders. So that means that if you play 5 defenders, you must be missing players in the midfield because you have to take from the midfield to cover the defense. So far, it's gotten us this far. And in this tournament, very few teams have been able to pick us out like the way the South Africans did. But the final is going to be a total different scenario because everything look at you. Just score one, you close the door, you might win it. And what we should worry mostly about the Ivorian team, they have 2 players we have to worry about. The striker, the point striker, is a big problem for us. It will be a big problem for us. And so far, I think our central defense, they've been doing well, but this one will be a very big test for us.
All right. Victor?
Yeah, okay. I'm not a coach. I agree with Sido Lee. He has said it from the coach angle. But the truth is, let's not deceive ourselves. We've always known that we've had this problem in the midfield. After the likes of JJ, we've not had that creative midfielder who can say that gives every attacker that half pass that this is a short goal. We've not had that. But somehow the players have managed to turn out results. So for me, I think it's better for the coach to decide whoever he wants to play. We've not been deciding for him before now, and he's been getting his results. Like the saying goes, that the coach is as good as his last game. The coach has been so criticized. So now that he's doing well, let's give him that leverage to decide whatever he wants to define. But in midfield, we know that there is always a problem in the midfield for now. See, we're able to rectify that. That's the only way we can know, yes, we are really set. Initially, we had problem in the goalkeeping department. That has been taken care of. And I think Wabali must have studied the way Vincent Iyama has kept. Vincent was my roommate in Eimba. So when I see him, I see Vincent. Everything he does is Vincent like. So but overall, I think we should just allow the coach to do his job while we continue to look for creative midfielders after this AFCON.
All right, Gary, good to see you both, Sunday Olise, and great to see you again, and Victor SAJ. So I have 2 questions. One will be, do you see a replica of that 94 team? And I know this was quite emotional for you, Sunday Olise. Do you see a lot of Rashidi Yekini, Seaman, the drive, the fight, the hunger, and the power, and the dedication at which he plays? And how can, we channel that level of courage you guys had in 94, to win in this tournament, which I know we're going to win. We're going to celebrate. We're going to have a good time on Sunday into Monday. I know it, I can feel it in my spirit already. Secondly, I'm going to ask the inconvenient question. When you guys won, promises were made, but they were not fulfilled. Until, I felt sad that it was in his 80s, Clemens Westerhoff just got their house that was promised. Lots of promises were made and nothing was fulfilled. Can we talk about that? And that's why I kept on calling. Hope the promises made this time will not be just audio. Because the very important part we don't like to talk about. I want you to answer that. And for you, one thing that reigned supreme was the strength of the African League yesterday. About 7 players were from a particular team, and give it to them, the league is good. You played in the EVA, you did a lot of great things in the league. How can we build our league to be able to look inwards? I know Wabali is from our league, but we need more from this our league. This is to come first, and afterwards, Victor Seji comes afterwards.
Well, it's emotional because I had a special relationship with Rashidi. And the thing there is that when you look at Osimhen, he's a bit dangling like Rashidi. He's a bit like, he's almost the same frame. But the difference is that Osimhen is, there are two different players when it comes to the way they approach finishing. Rashidi is a clinical finisher. He doesn't need much chances to score. And but they are very, very similar. But playing to different generations, I want it to be unfair to start comparing both. As much as I still feel Rashidi is the best striker Nigeria, point striker Nigeria ever had. But that notwithstanding, he was very, very clinical. And Osimhen is also pulling his own weight now. And don't forget, Osimhen is now African Player of the Year. He was one of the first Nigerians ever to be voted as one of the world's best players on the list. Now, on the second question you spoke about promises, it is in our culture, kind of. We get moved with the moment, what is happening. We all start to talk, and when the time comes to cash, we find out that, okay, something missing in the bank from us. But that notwithstanding, that is, we have to accept it like that. In fact, I would prefer they don't promise, but the players come and they just give. I think that would be better.
Okay. Victor Seji?
Okay, thank you very much, Rufi. But the truth still remains at the NFF table. Because you can't tell me of a league that has 20 clubs in the PFL. That at least let's go with the 30 players. Let's say there is 30 players. Out of 600 players, you can't tell me we can't get at least 5 that are very good to be in the national team. That's unacceptable. I've been an advocate of the league because I played 20 seasons in the league. I know what it is. Growing up playing in the league is the confidence that we have, the motivation that we have is when you do well in the league, you have you will be selected to the national team, be it U20, be it U23, be it the Super Eagles. You will be given an opportunity to get to the national team, but today is no longer there. So I don't know what the NFL tell the coaches when they recruit them. It's so sad to see that a league as Nigeria, we cannot even produce one player outside. It's like they've just slotted that the goalkeeper's position to the home base players. And one goalkeeper, in fact, they've willed it. Let me use the word. They willed it to the home base players. That's one slot for goalkeeper that's supposed to be there. That's not nice. I played in the league. I got my first call up against Angola from the league. I was top scorer in 2002, and I had an invite almost immediately to the national team. And I went there and I proved myself. That's why these boys are there. If you don't give them this opportunity to showcase themselves, they will have problems. That's why you see they're running to anywhere, any obscure country that offers anything out of the country. We've got talent. These things have to change. I saw Pesero in June last year when they were playing the Super Six in Lagos. I told him, every day you come to the stadium, you call people up in front of you, you're watching players, but you don't invite them. And then he said he will invite them. Yes, actually, he not invited about 2, 3, 4, but he didn't play them. Team players, and you don't play them. Even when we're playing friendly games against teams like Sierra Leone, friendly games are for you to showcase themselves, the new players you brought to the team. But I think what Pesero is doing, he wants to win every game. Even if he's playing area market women, he wants to win. That's not football. You have to try the new players you've brought into the team. When you don't give them an opportunity to play, nobody sees them. Nobody knows that they can even play. Even when Bali we wouldn't have seen him. He would have still stuck with Uzo. So he needs to give the home base players at least the minimum of 5 should always be in the national team for major competitions like this. Who knows? The last one we won was won by a home base player. So that tells you that there is talent in the league, but it's just for the NFF to look. You have to include these boys to your team. If not, we will keep going back and forth.
Okay, gentlemen, I'd like both of you to help us do an assessment of the quality of play and the quality also of officiating so far. We've seen some coaches that have been sent away by their various countries. But in terms of what we see on the screen, how does this quality of play footballing? How does it compare with what you know, what you think should be the standard? I'll start with you, Victor. And I see that in the background there are some talents running up and down. Who are those ones? Are those are they Bayelsa Eagles? Or I see, but just tell us what is in the background. I'm just curious. Generally, an assessment of quality.
Okay, we're actually playing a game for ABRV. He's just retired from civil service after 35 years of military service. Okay. That's why I'm in Bayelsa. We came to honor him. He has done well. He's our guy. He's a great guy. That's why I'm here. Okay, back to AFCON. This is the most explosive AFCON ever that I have watched. And I know you will agree with in terms of everything, quality, in terms of goals, the highest amount of goals. The referees, yes, the one or two slight mistakes. VAR has been perfect. Even people say the VAR is very, very more effective than that of the EPL. But there's nothing we can do about it. Overall, I will tell you this is AFCON is the best so far that I have watched or I have seen, and everybody can attest to that as well. It tells us that look, African football is great. That's why we can see most of the big teams that everybody expected to be there up to at least the semi-finals. They were all knocked out. Some in the group stages, some in the knockout. It tells you that African football is getting somewhere. If we continue in this vein, I can assure you that look, by the next AFCON, it will look as if it's a World Cup we're playing.
Okay, back to you, Sunday. The quality of play, the quality of refereeing, and the coaches that were fired were not delivering.
Well, as regards coaching, being fired, the moment you sign, you know that you're going to get sacked eventually. So it's always that's part of the job of football. But as regards the quality of the game, I would say in the past 20 years, this is the best AFCON I have seen. Totally as regards teamwork, the way the teams play, and the intelligence, the tactical knowledge of the African players has evolved so much. But most of the teams have been eliminated because the African teams now are very, very compact when they have without the ball, and the physical input that the players bring in when they play in the African nations is totally different from what you see at the World Cup. Personally, when you talk about the refereeing, I am so happy that the referees have been spot on, because at the last FIFA technical study group committee, as a technical expert in Qatar, it saddened me that not even one African referee was able to blow a match all through the tournament. So this one, I think, is a good argument for us to be able to push now that at least an African referee should be allowed. It saddens me also that in Nigeria, we don't even have one in this tournament. But I think it's time we really find a solution for this.
All right. Okay, so this again is for both of you with regards to, they say if you want to go into battle, you have to study your enemy, or study, not enemy in this case, opponent. And so all eyes and the study will now be on the Côte d'Ivoire team. Of course, they have home advantage. They are hosting the World Cup, the AFCON 2023, and they want this as much as Nigeria wants this. However, I'm sure you've watched their play yesterday with Congo. They were able to finish that within the time, the stipulated time, the regulation time. They also finished that then. They didn't have to go to penalties and the like. But what would you say is, one, their strongest point, that's the Ivory Coast team, the Côte d'Ivoire team, and then their weak point when Nigeria can take advantage. I know we don't want to spill our secrets on air because they might be watching as well. But it'd be great to get your assessment of our opponents come Sunday. I'll start with
very smart, very smart of you. I totally agree with you. Personally, to start with, yesterday when I was watching, I was praying that because I feel the better, easier thing for us to manage. And as regards the factors of defense support and everything, it's perfect for us. But if you're talking about the strengths of this Ivorians, it is mental. They started, they were dead, they were out, they were scared. Now they are growing, the nation is growing with it, and that's where the big problem will be, because they will play for their lives, motivated and everything. But where I will not go into where we can deal with them, but one thing I can, because you are right, whatever I say goes viral, especially when it comes on internet, so one has to be careful. So I won't spill our secrets and points. But I'm very confident for one thing, is that we can be attacked. And this time, those from we come forward, especially with Osimhen and Bruno. And and also the players that we have up front. And this stand us. That's where I'm very optimistic.
All right. Victor, your take on this. Don't speak too much, like you said.
Oh, yeah, okay. No matter what we say, no matter what we say here, it's all the players on the field that we play. It doesn't really matter. You know, sometimes the coaches will tell you play from the right side. What if the ball is not coming to the right side? You have to adjust. So it's not about what we say or what we don't say. But the truth still remains that what's going for the Ivorian team is I can see a massive unity in them. You know, football has been very funny. If we go back history lane in 2000, Euro 2000, Denmark didn't qualify for the Euros. You know, but they came through the back door. I think either a team was suspended or they withdrew. Denmark was brought back in and they went on to win the championship. You know, football is just my worry. Because the Ivorians, they came from the back door and they have been so solid in this competition. But I think overall, what's been going for them, like Sunday said, is their mental strength. You know, they were people that they believe they were already out to the point that they even sacked their coach thinking they were down and out. But then luck smile on them. When people come back like this in competitions, most times they go ahead to win it. That's the only worry I have. But you know, it won't happen this time anyways, because we'll definitely bring the trophy back home. We've got attackers that are fast. If they can apply themselves in the game, just the way they did in the second half. The first half was too good, but if they apply themselves using their speed and using the flanks, hitting them on counter, we can outrun them because we have attackers that are faster, and that's one point that will really help us. And the boys need to understand that, look, this opportunity might never come their way again in their entire playing career. So they have to seize this opportunity and make good use of it and bring back the trophy. Let's do it again.
Thanks so much, Victor, for talking about that famous 1992 Danish team, you know, that was in there. The Landgraps of this world and other great players that won the Euro Cup in 92. But after all of this, what next? Because that's one question we don't all the time. How do we consolidate this team? In 2013, we had the likes of Demba and all of that. That's not where the birthday, you know, Godfrey Oboibona. How did that pan out after some time? How can we get like a sustainability framework, you know, probably for like the next 10, 15 years for our team? And that's why we still have you as a reference factor. And I'm sure probably at your time in the Super Eagles when you were coach, this is what you were trying to put in place. You know, how do we have that sustainability framework so that we don't just have a flash in the pan? You know, probably the 94 team, when they go to the early 2000s, maybe after Mali Domino, that, you know, things fizzled out. I think we did Kennedy, and he didn't take people like you to the World Cup, and he brought his own new team. He had the likes of Bartomeu Ogbeche and all of that. We all remember what happened. That was it. You know, that's how your generation was just phased out. How do we have sustainability?
Well, that's a very good question, this one, because it's something I was discussing with my wife only enough 2 days ago. You see, we won the AFCON 2013. But let's not forget that with the same players like the Obi Mikel and all that, they even qualified for the AFCON 2015. With the same coach, which was a top coach, in Stephen Keshi, we were able to qualify. So the work already started immediately after we won that 2015. And when I came in and everything, my objective was to create a team that will, you know, soar in the next years. There you have to work. And when you have to work with you, that's what we try to do. You know, and I brought in players like Alex Iwobi, Ndidi, even Iheanacho. I gave him his first honor, you know, because that was what it is. And Ahmed Musa, you know, pushed him to the forefront. He's still today. So the thing is that with our country, we get excited, and then we have people who grow big heads and everything. The 94 said, what's the difference with those players? And that is what the advice I'll give these players now is that it doesn't matter what you say or what you do. People will judge you. People will judge you with what you do and how you make them feel. If you win, this is a chance for you to bring something and to go the record. Not only to win it for Nigeria. The solution to Nigeria is very simple. You cannot keep ignoring your local league. You ignore the local league and the home base, you will never be able to have consistency. And that's why when I came in as a coach, what I did was that I almost thanked Amaju Clinic for this. He gave me the opportunity to train the home base players on a regular basis, and I picked some of them. And those players, when I work with them, take up the level of training, make them train like we do in Europe at the top level, at the top clubs. I saw these boys improve vastly, and they all went abroad. They all became professionals afterwards. People don't talk about it, but almost all the team I took to chance, they all became professionals immediately afterwards. So you see, there is so much quality in Nigeria. You cannot have 220 million people. Then our football is a religion. Look at yesterday. Look at how Nigerians came together. People forgot you are Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba. They all came together because Nigeria is one. And that is why I don't believe in identifying with tribal anything. No, I am from Delta Igbo, like we are called. But the thing is, I don't see myself as Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba. For me, we are Nigeria. And as long as we don't get that in our head, that Nigeria is one, we cannot be.
All right, Victor, you want to have a stab at this?
Hey, let's go.
Football. As I said, this is where it goes throughout today is for football. Let's enjoy the moment. Enough of stress is too much in Nigeria. Enough of other stuff. So it's football today. I mean, people are happy. It brought joy to Nigerian people. I'll continue with this. Proceed with the discussion. I still have a few minutes to go here. I think almost time anyway, definitely this for just today, all right? Let's enjoy
But
it.
the thing is, I don't see myself as Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba. For me, we are Nigeria. And as long as we don't get that in our head, that Nigeria is one, we cannot be consistent.
All right, Victor, you want to have a stab at this? Sustainability?
Okay, yeah. I think the ball also stops at the NFF table because you have to not just allow the coaches to invite whoever they want to invite, because it's a situation where a new coach comes in, he wants to come with his own players. We can't continue reshuffling players week in, week out like that. Now look at a team that is doing so well in trying to run and keeping them together and bringing some new ones. Yeah, there are some that are basically going to retire after this tournament, and we think they should retire. After winning the AFCON, if they win it, even if they don't win it, they should retire from the team. They don't have any business any longer in that Super Eagles team. Then we should not bring in the younger ones and blend them together. Let there be continuity. The only thing that runs very well in football is continuity, especially when you start every competition, you scatter everybody, and another competition you build. After the competition, you scatter again. We can't continue that way. We just have to continue. There has to be continuity. Where you know that there is a loophole, to block that loophole, we can continue that way. So friendly games will bring in some new players. Let's see what they can offer. Especially where you depend solely on these players, it becomes a problem. And that's why I have always criticized Pesero, because he has always talked to one set of players. That means that there was no competition whatsoever in this Eagles camp any longer, because the boys, they know you come rain, come shine, they will be invited. That's what it. Footballers are being invited to the national team based on their current form, not what he played before. The player that is not playing for his club cannot come to use the national team as a have. It also work that way. Players are invited based on current form. So I think we have to sustain this team and fresh legs, and then the ones that are good to go, let them just give way.
Well, thank you very much, Victor Isigi. Thank you also, Sunday Olise, for joining us. We hope that after Sunday, we will meet again. We'll come and celebrate. Thank you very much for joining.
That was that we listen to the taste. Okay, it's been great. Enough of this stress. from this stress. As I said at the beginning of this podcast, please, as you watch, can you like, share? Please, I would like you to follow the YouTube channel. I posted it on the Facebook page. The link. Yes, subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's good. Let's subscribe to the channel. As a can also from there also, information is important. As information, people are listening, people are watching. It's important. I'm on the channel also. Please encourage everyone to subscribe. Okay, the channel also it's just simply I'm doing here. I go over there too. Okay, and I love this thing. I will play it again. I will play it over and over again. But I will play this over and over again is to show that we can make Nigeria better. This is just today. Just today. Just defend us. Let's pray to the president. Every tribe. Nigeria, the forgotten is that problem. This is a God. This is what was saying. This is a God. Invite people like this. You can create unity. You can bring value that we have before. I never knew I had friends. I have friends from all different also down. I don't know why. I know it's not the shop. It's when you go deeper down the road. You should know that this one. They don't care about you. This piece is here. This piece is here. Very Muslims. Those are there. The party. We get It's a position that go using politics using religion is come and go. We feel do the right thing. Because you are so desperate. You are desperate. You cover the president. You are minister. It's not like it doesn't go back. It's very safe. It's my opinion. Creativity when we have religious agenda. Let's see. You'll be watching your briefly. Supposed to be. You might try to pick up. Okay, guys, I'm just going to today. If you like what you like, share the comments and again, please YouTube channel. Thank you so much.